We are going totally low budget today. I am in the guest room and I have printed off my budget. I'm not using my teleprompter for my numbers or anything because if you haven't seen on Instagram, Mauricio is really, really sick, and my studio is in our master bedroom, so I can't really film in there right now. We think he may have COVID. We should find out in a couple of days. It's Saturday when I'm recording this. Y'all will see it on Monday, but we don't know. So he's pretty sick. So I don't want to go in there. One, because I'm not recording in a mask, and two, I've been, living in here. You can see all the major important things in my life. So let's go over the budget because this is all new and exciting. So our income category is the same as it always is, and that is $11,455.22. So let's go over the expenses in detail this month because this is the way I like to budget. Detail keeps me on track. First, we've got our food. And in our food, we have the grocery store expenses for $650. And in my family, grocery store includes like any, Costco, cleaning supplies, whatever. Usually my parents, because if we may be a family of three, but we also live with my parents. And so we feed a family of five. I cook the meals for everybody. And as you know, we have cut Home Chef out of our lives for a time, and I'm already missing it horribly. I love Home Chef. If I could, I'd marry it. But it's expensive, really expensive. And I've been pointed in the direction of some cheaper options that are similar. But for right now, I'm going to try, cooking from scratch and see cost-wise how that measures up. From what I've seen over the last couple of weeks or so, it may actually be cheaper for me to order Home Chef. I like to cook things with a lot of ingredients. And I've gotten out of the habit of meal planning. So I'm trying very hard to get back into that. With this all going on right now, I think we're just going to have to chill on that and, try and spend as little as possible, which is real easy because we can't go anywhere. So like last night for dinner, I'm not going to lie, Melina, Mauricio, and I had ramen noodle soup. In our food expenses, we have grocery store for $650 and eating out for $150. We are going to try our best to avoid any eating out, but it does happen a lot because, activities pile upon activities and we're starving and, it's better to just have it in there than not. So the total for our food category is $800. In our utilities category, we have our storage unit for $270 and our cell phone for $170. And yeah, I know, everybody thought we were going to get rid of the storage unit, but we're not. So the total for utilities is $440. In the Melina category, we have some expenses this month. We have ice skating for $400, soccer for $168, and then SAC for $1,450. And SAC is her, well, it's complicated, but if you've been around, you already know what it is. But it's basically Melina is going to one of the schools, but she logs onto her computer and studies virtually because, Mauricio and I are in the office all day, every day, and we can't be around Melina to help her through schooling. And she needs childcare of some sort. She's not old enough to be hanging out all day by herself. So the total for Melina is $2,018. So under the events category, because I have come to decide that we must have an events category because not every single month are there events, but there's something going on all the time. And November is no exception because we are getting ready for Christmas. So we're going to have Santa pictures and, all of that, if they even do Santa this year. I bet they don't, but I don't know. We haven't ordered Melina's Christmas dress yet for that reason, because we legitimately don't know if they're going to even have Santa this year. So in the events category, all the events that we have going on are Christmas related. We obviously will have Thanksgiving also, but we already have a frozen turkey in the freezer, and so I'll just have to buy. We have green beans in cans. We have the stuff for green bean casserole. We always have sweet potatoes. We always have marshmallows. Have I told you about the marshmallow experience of May? Yeah, that is actually hilarious. So I went on Amazon And it was when you couldn't get marshmallows. For whatever reason, I'm assuming because they're manufactured outside the United States, I could not get marshmallows at all. I found one place that had them, and oddly enough, Amazon, but only one like jumbo pack. And it was on the pricey side, but I was like, you know what? It's a big bag. I'll just get it. And when when it got to the house, it was a case of marshmallows. So we have enough marshmallows to last us for the next 25 years. Anyway, so we got marshmallows for casserole. I mean, we have pretty much everything. We have cranberry sauce in a can, although I'm not a huge fan of in a can. I prefer natural, but you know, hey. Anyway, all that to say that our events for November, if we are even able to leave the house in November, they're all going to be Christmas related and in my Christmas budget, which I will be going over in a couple of weeks. In our miscellaneous category, we have $100 for whatever comes up, and I usually call that my cushion because that's what it is. It's in there because if I go over, I have a little bit of padding in there, and you know, just everybody has stuff that comes up in the month. Everybody does. So we just write it into the budget so we don't go over budget. So the subtotal, obviously, of the miscellaneous category is $100. In the transportation category, we have $150 for gas and $90 for Mauricio's parking pass at work. If this one over here has COVID, then he's probably not going to be going to work much, and then I won't be able to go to work because we do kind of work together. Between the two of us, we'll shut down like the whole facility because he works in one building and I work in the other. So the subtotal of the transportation category is $240. In the medical category, right now we only have $950 for Melina's orthodontist because, so you know how, I think it was like 18 months ago, we had the front two teeth removed for her. The doctor called them alien teeth because she had 3 sets of front teeth. She had her baby teeth, and then she had her normal adult teeth above that, and then behind that she had an additional set of alien teeth. And so we had the baby teeth pulled because they weren't allowing the adult teeth to descend, and then we also had the alien teeth removed because they had to cut into her palate and remove them. And so now her front teeth have not descended at all. So we had to go to the orthodontist for a referral, and he said she needs an expander, and that is $950. And so she's getting that put in the middle of November, and Mauricio is going to be dealing with that because that ranks right up there with vomit for things that I can handle. I love my husband. He handles all the stuff that I hate. He hand washes dishes. He cleans up barf. Yeah. He's the best husband ever. Also in the medical category, we have $69 for medication for all the members of my family. So the subtotal of the medical category is $1,019. Whoops, it looks like I missed the insurance category. See, this is why I need a teleprompter, y'all. So in the insurance category, we have car and renters insurance for $173.01. Wendy's life insurance for $91.65, CMFG insurance for $12, and Mauricio's life insurance for $35.81. And that is totaled at $312.47. So in our debt category, we are currently paying off on 2 Navy Federal Credit Union loans. One was USAA, and we moved it to Navy Federal a while back, and we're getting pretty close to, we're under $20,000 on that. So that one started out at $75,000, so we're getting pretty close to getting it paid off. Although at the rate we're paying it off, it might be another 20 months. And then the new Navy Federal Credit Union is for the Sallie Mae loans that we co-signed on years ago that are not getting paid on. That loan, we went ahead and decided to, let's go ahead and get these debts paid off. We need both of these loans paid off before we purchase this house because essentially, you know, it's about the same amount of money. So we want to get these two like cranked out so when we go to purchase this house, we won't have anything hanging over our head. So the new Sallie Mae Navy Federal Credit Union loan payment is $1,700. So that makes our debt payments this month $2,750, which is very low compared to our others. But between the dental expenses for Melina and SAC, that's pretty much the rest of our normal debt payment. So, it is what it is. Call it 2020. In the Mauricio's education category, we don't have tuition or book payments this month. Thank goodness, because we don't have any money to pay with. So in our tech category, we have Google Storage for $9.99, Amazon Music for $14.99, iCloud for $9.99, Roblox for $4.99, Apple Music for $9.99, Netflix for $12.99, and Skype for $6.99, for a total of $69.93. And then in the fun money category, we have Mauricio. He has $100, and Wendy has $80.82 because I couldn't give myself a full $100 this month. And honestly, my fun money very, very frequently is, overages or like something I need on Amazon. So it's not such a big deal that I don't get fun money. I haven't had fun money for a while because we're not doing anything fun. So that is a total of $180.82. In the beauty category, we have a haircut for Mauricio at $25, which includes the haircut and the tip. The next category is sinking funds, and our sinking funds are $1,000. And you can see in this new layout that I break down all of our sinking funds over here. And I'll go over that side in a second so I can explain what we're going to do. And in the giving category, I'm not going to discuss where we're giving, but right now we have that set at $2,500. So over here on the right, you can see I have grocery store, eating out, and miscellaneous. And this is how I'm going to reconcile my budget. So as I spend every morning when I get up, I log in like what I purchased the day before. So if we went to Trader Joe's, I'd write Trader Joe's and the amount of money. And if we ate out at Taco Bell, I would put Taco Bell, the amount of money. And then if I ordered something on Amazon that doesn't fall in one of the other categories, I would put the item and the amount on the miscellaneous category. And then in our sinking fund tracker down here at the bottom, we have each of the items, the amount that we plan on contributing. And then at the end of the month, I'll put the balance, the final balance at the end of the month in that category. If you're like us and you're paying off debt slowly, because in this household, we don't believe that debt payoff has to be a sprint, especially if you have a lot of debt payoff. We in this house use Undebt to track our debt payment off. It's a free tool and I love it. So if you want to see the video where I talk about Undebt, I'm going to put that up right over here. So head over there and check it out because I think you will really, really, really love it. So I'll see you in the next one.